not everyone's gonna like that you're confident, and they're gonna try to take that from you. They're gonna try to take it, they're gonna try to take it, snatch it right out from under you, and you can't let them. We're gonna go over what confidence is, what it's not, how to get there, and how to keep it, because I feel like no one talks about how to keep it, and that's essentially the most important part, because the second you get a drop of confidence, people that don't love themselves really don't like that. They really don't like that, and you will learn that fast. I feel like I have to share with you that when it comes to confidence, I always feel like I've had a little bit of an advantage because I moved so many times to so many different schools, and I just had to get really comfortable with myself. I very quickly learned that not everybody was gonna like me. I was just seeing so many different cultures that I was doing the same thing and being met with like different reactions. And I was like, Mom, what the fuck's going on? And one day she told me in Spanish, Se mira, no eres monedita de oro, which essentially just means like you're not a gold coin. Not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. And you better get used to it, girl. Okay? So I do feel like I've had a really good relationship with confidence. However, that doesn't mean I don't have my own set of insecurities or things to work through or struggles maintaining it. I feel like there's a misconception that confidence is about perfection. Confidence is not about perfection. If confidence was about perfection, none of us would be confident. It's actually quite the opposite. Confidence is about authenticity. It's about fully accepting who you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, both strengths and weaknesses. Here's what it's not. It's not being cocky. What is that on my floor? It's not being arrogant. It's not being cocky. It's not being conceited. Sorry, I have to look down at my notes sometimes because I'd be forgetting what the fuck I'm talking about. These are all things that people that are not confident try to do to make themselves so confident. Like they're trying to hide something and they're overcompensating, and it's obvious to anyone who even remotely loves themselves or knows anything about self-love and confidence that like, oh, like there's a part of you that you're not willing to accept and you're afraid of everybody else seeing, and so now you're doing the most. Like, but are you okay? When you can accept yourself for exactly who you are, right? Knowing that you have flaws and weaknesses, you completely take away the power from anyone that's gonna try to like use that against you or belittle you for it. Because when people try to make you feel less than for something and then you don't, they're confused. They're like, well, I would be insecure about that. So why is she not insecure about that? That's the only reason that they would point it out. I get this question all the time, and the real answer is I just don't care. They just don't really bother me. They bother some of you guys on the internet for whatever reason, as if they were your fucking teeth. I know, okay, I know they're crooked. I see them. They're mine. They're in my mouth. But I never had top teeth. Top teeth. I never had top bitch. I never had top braces. And then they weren't really that bad, the bottom ones, when I was a kid. And then as I got older, they got worse, but they didn't really bother me at that point. So I was like, whatever, I'll just leave them. I think it's funny when people try to use that as an insult because, like, it doesn't really bother me, so you can't bully me about it. You know, like, you can't really get bullied about something that doesn't bother you. It's like, who cares? And, like, I look so cute when I smile, anyways. There are certain people that when they're insecure and they meet a confident person, they're immediately gonna start projecting. And when it doesn't affect you the same way it would affect them, they're just confused. They don't know what's going on. They're like, why doesn't she hate that about herself? And you're like, because I love myself. Duh. Okay, now that we've gone over the acceptance part, we need to go over meeting yourself with compassion and forgiving yourself. Whatever that means for you, I just need you to understand that we do what we can with the information and knowledge that we have at the time. It's easy to be like, how did I not know? Like, how did I let myself do that? Or why is that the decision that I made? How could you have known? There's no way you would have known. Now you know because you know the outcome happened. Now you live and you learn. Now you know for next time. But so when it comes to like relationships or bad decisions or whatever it was, like, it's okay. It happens. Because if you don't forgive yourself, how could you accept yourself? And if you can't accept yourself, how can you love yourself? See, it all connects together. Acceptance and forgiveness are kind of the easy part because the hard part or the core of confidence really comes from working on yourself. When you build yourself brick by brick and you take the time, energy, and effort and put in the work to make yourself a better person, nobody can come tell you shit about that. And nobody can come take that away from you. Things like your morals, your ethics, how you treat people, are you a good person? What's your purpose? What's your impact? That's stuff that it doesn't matter what you go through in life. That's something to be really, really proud of. Those are all fundamental things that you can work on, but there's also other things like your career, your education, health and fitness, all of those things that make you you and who you are and that will help you build the life you want to have. And those are some core important things that make you who you are. But there's also smaller things that you can do for confidence that might seem a little superficial, but in reality, they tell yourself and your subconscious that you're willing to do all of the little things to take care of yourself, whether that be skincare, self-care, or just doing hobbies that you really like. All of that kind of stuff, it builds confidence too. So don't neglect any part of yourself. When you take care of all aspects of yourself from big to small, your confidence is just naturally gonna go up. It's got no other choice but to go up. Because first of all, yeah, I fucking did that. And number two, yeah, like I deserve all of these little things that I'm doing for myself and I love myself enough to do them. So your confidence is just naturally gonna go up. And another thing, look me in the eyes. Well, I know my lens is over here, but I'm just always looking at the screen. I swear I'll break out of that habit at some point. Not today, but someday. In the meantime, look me in the eyes when I say this. Get out of your own fucking way, bitch. What the fuck are you doing? I have seen so many women just get in their own way. What are y'all doing? I see so many smart, beautiful, qualified, amazing women that just don't believe in themselves, or you guys are comfortable. Like, why are you comfortable? Like, your potential is so much more than what you believe it to be. And if you don't allow yourself to even believe that like there's more to you than whatever you've told yourself, you're never gonna reach it. Like, when I tell you to reach for the absolute most absurd, insane dream and to really believe that you can achieve it, like, I mean that. I have a video on being delusional and why it works. Like, go watch that, because oh my god, I've seen so many beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, qualified. There's a hair in my mouth. Hold on. I'm freaking the fuck out about it. Imagine what your reality would look like if you would just allow yourself to delusionally believe in yourself. The fact that your potential could be so much more than what you believe it to be should scare you. Should scare you into being delusional about your dreams and aspirations, because there's so many women that just because somebody one day told them they couldn't, literally believed it, and then that was factual to them. Okay, what? One day somebody told you you couldn't do something and you let them? You believed them? What are you doing? They don't owe shit to you. You owe shit to you. So you better start fucking believing in yourself, girl. Don't fucking piss me off. Once you can master all of those things and you can master confidence, not everybody's gonna like it. It's gonna be polarizing because not everybody loves themselves, and they will start projecting onto you. And they're gonna try to humble you. It can be very sad and pathetic, but we should feel bad for these people because at the end of the day, they don't love themselves. And we're also gonna think that you're so full of yourself. Bless you. My cat sneezed and it scared the fuck out of me. Oh my god, my eye. Aside from the fact that some people are going to try to humble you and be jealous of you and project onto you, other people are going to think you're so full of yourself, and you're going to tell you you're conceited, cocky, arrogant, self-absorbed, whatever it is. And my favorite one is when they're like, she thinks she's all that. Baby, I didn't say that. You said that. I've never, not once in my life, said that. You think I'm all that. I don't think I'm all that. Well, now that you mention it, me too. I actually think I'm all that and more. Because to them, when you think you're all that, like, you think you're better than them. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just think the world of myself, because I've just accepted myself and I've built myself up to be this person that I'm really proud of. So yeah, like I am proud of who I am. Like, I do think I'm all that, and you should think you're all that too. Like, you're allowed to be beautiful and pretty and gorgeous and stunning and confident and love yourself and be successful and not have to apologize for it. You're allowed to be all those things, and everyone else should be too. And always be unapologetically yourself. Don't let anyone tell you shit about you or who you are, because they don't know the work or the strength that it took to be you. So yeah, just stay unbothered and your confidence is going to be unshakable. But that's it for today, you guys. See y'all next time. Bye.